talking, but there's nothing on the agenda about it, but that doesn't mean anything.
Right, I just,
Sure. It was midair. I looked down, right there. I stepped on it.
they had to put a little fence around 2 parts of the building over here,
To keep them out.
Yeah,
because somebody
they were
has their,
sleeping on the patio.
they were sleeping on their patio. So
I don't know if any of you belong to the Tropical Ridge neighborhood page on Facebook or
No.
not Facebook. It's on neighborhood.
I'm on there. I mean, I'm on there, but I'm not.
Somebody posted that they had somebody that was swimming in their pool. Just walks into their room on video from their camera. But he walks in, proud as can be,
Yeah,
goes in the
someone
pool.
climbed over our fence and just walked in.
He just opens the gate.
And my husband, he yelled at the guy like, "Get out of here!"
Yeah,
And then
You know-
because we got alerts on our camera,
And
like,
he would have met Smith and Wesson at my house
yeah.
very fast.
no, but the guy,
my kind of man, no
I
offense
wouldn't
to
even
anyone.
have to call nobody because he's on my property. Pow, pow, hit him in the butt. Now,
Mhm.
you on my property. I
and
ain't
we
got to
have
call
tall
nobody.
fences. They're not like the little short ones.
We got big guns.
Yeah, you would have to really try to climb. You know.
I'm feeling threatened. I don't know what he's gonna do.
One day over at the church, I found that one of the homeless guys had left. There was a portable handheld shower. They were hooking it up to our hose faucet. Taking a shower with the hand.
And now they found out where to plug their phones in.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that. They come to our houses and
Yeah.
did it until I had to clear a couple up on my block.
So
Yeah, they're
Oh, they
mess.
plug their phone in. At
They
the
plug their
church?
phones
Oh,
in on your
sure.
electrical
Yeah.
outlets outside.
I went there
We
Sunday.
even have kids doing it.
Yeah, I'm there at 8:00. So the two of them are there. They were nice. I was polite. And the next thing I know, he gets up, walks over, and unplugs his phone. And I said I wasn't going to get into it over the phone because they really weren't doing anything to
They were
force.
homeless people. Or
Who knows?
I've had to chase a couple of girls that were using it to plug in their phone.
Another concern I had was the so forth and paved our street. My alley is half paved. Now I got more dips and holes than I did before they did the half paving in the first place. I mentioned it to the city hall, and nothing. I even called the engineer when the people were out there working and said, "Are they paving this whole alley?" No, the engineer told me that they weren't. He was working for my company, so I called our people here. He said he'll include it never.
Well, when I found out that some of these little side streets that we think are side streets, technically, they're not even side streets.
They're alleyways.
They're alleyways, actually.
Yeah. And it's my understanding,
Well, no, the streets that are
yeah, we have the same thing over at the church.
right.
And the parking lot back here, because I have park in the back, I have to pull out this much.
What's
to
your
go
email?
Jamie Brown.
Jamie Brown.
I think I did speak to him before.
He's been there a long time.
He's the engineering guy,
I don't think they call him engineer.
but he deals with
He's
the
public works.
Public works,
Okay.
so basically, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
he deals with the streets and stuff. So
Yeah, he gets to the streets.
Is it I4real.com?
no, Joseph Torres. You might got the wrong. Oh no, it's 001.
Not the letter.
Isn't it 0/ for the number?
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you write, some people have O's and some people have zeros. So I think the number 0 is a 0, it's a slash. So that way there's more.
Because usually gets back to you.
Neptune Seafood. Everybody knows where that's at. The side street there, 6th Avenue North. They just paved half of that, and it looks like a T. The whole half of the street is paved and the middle of the street is paved fully, but the rest of it isn't. Does that make any sense?
Like all kind of patchwork
Why is it patched? For
in this
what?
area.
Why are we being patched? They don't patch on the across the pond.
And whatever they patch with,
Because they ran out of bond money.
Yes, that's part of it.
whatever they patch with, we have holes over here that the first rain, it's gone. And it needs patching again.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're putting in
Yeah, so I'm gonna email all you guys, and then the more we email Jamie Brown, like, fix our streets.
Yes. They need.
Well, we noticed that a lot of them, the problem over here was these people still, they don't leave any signs on their cars. In other words, don't park your car for X amount of days. So just go, they fix around the cars. My apartment's right on that side of the street, so I kind of watched everything that they do.
It's not even right.
No,
there.
That's
There's holes out here
Yeah.
in front of the driveway.
And this place should not even have any bad streets right here with all the traffic that we get here. This should be, especially with the seniors and everything, it should be one of the main streets that's fixed,
Right.
you know,
Paved,
with the
repaved.
paved and so forth,
Yeah.
because of the
paved and protected.
and protected, right, correct.
The protection around here is not real good. Crazy.
And what else was it?
What's your name?
She's with me.
Joseph and.
She's with me. She's with me.
I'm visiting.
Oh, okay.
It's nice to see.
Thank you.
Oh,
Where are you
Yes.
visiting from?
Pennsylvania, Philadelphia.
About Philadelphia.
You know, either they, they
It
just want.
takes them to B Street to realize
yeah, I know.
that
By
they're
then
on
they've
the
hit, they've hit several cars and had accidents. And there's a lot of children around here on this
Yeah,
side of the
Yeah.
street, on the
This
north
area is
side.
heavy with children.
Yeah, I know.
Heavy duty children, yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of kids.
this and over there, there's a lot of children.
You know what I've noticed actually, whenever you have a four, that really does help slow things down.
It
And
does.
crosswalks. If you have painted crosswalks,
Mhm.
technically every intersection has crosswalks, but they're just not painted.
Do
We
you
should
have
paint them all.
Speed bumps on each.
Oh yeah, speed bumps
We
would
need
help
'em.
too.
We need them. Are you writing this down?
Carolyn doesn't like hers though, because they
One way-
overdid
No,
it, didn't
I
they?
don't like them.
One way from Second to
But if you
10th
take the trucks
Avenue
off of Eighth
and
Street,
speed
Flying
bumps.
up in
send
the
them to
air.
Dixie.
That's
Uh,
right, where you belong.
The trucks are not gonna be on roads with speed bumps.
If somebody hits a speed
What
bump,
about
what
four-way
fast
stop
routes?
signs?
We're not a four-way, we just, we.
But you
know.
want
Wait,
a
I mean,
Oh,
four-way.
yeah,
there
we do
is-
want four, yes, we would need four, we had some, we need more stop signs on H.
Mhm.
Not the side streets, but on H itself, because they
Oh,
even blow.
that
through
reminds
buses
me.
there.
That really, really long commission meeting, I think one of the things they also talked about was Vision Zero. And one of the components of Vision
Was
Zero
zero
is
vision.
no, Vision
On
Zero.
the city's
It's
fault.
city safety.
It's about safety, yeah. And so that means more stop signs and more crosswalks and
Speed bumps.
bumps, all that stuff, yeah. So
So you
hopefully
put that
they're
under
actually
vision-
heading
what
in
is
that
it, Vision
direction.
Zero? Make that vision part of Vision Zero.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Jamie Brown is in charge of that actually.
Uh-huh.
So, like 150, 250, I'm like,
Now it's over 300.
yeah. And the rents in these places,
No.
Yeah,
I just saw
rent and-
2-bedroom for like
27.
over $3,000.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
How many-
The problem is we don't have enough housing supply.
Yeah, you have to have
We don't
10
have
people.
enough housing supply, so there's no place for anybody to live.
They're building everywhere around here.
So
Everywhere.
eventually that will change if they continue to build. That actually happened in Gainesville. In Gainesville, when I first moved there, I think I was paying like $525. Back then, that was a reasonable price. Rent actually went down after I moved there because they were building everywhere, and they continued to build, and rent actually stabilized. So that's what does it. It's much more high density there than it was before, though. So you have to be
It's
careful
like the
where you
swimming
put
pool.
the density.
You tell me one good reason I've been in this building, I don't know,
Mhm.
7 years now, maybe, give or take. Why is it that I watch and I look at signs, you can't have a swimming pool in this town for these people to go to? And I walk back there and I look at the pool and I go,
And-
it doesn't look too bad to me, scope it out.
It's an Olympic-sized pool with 10 feet, a diving board. Who would want
Yeah,
to go?
it's beautiful.
But
It's called
before it
craft.
closed,
Craft.
before it
Maybe it's
closed,
room service.
Yeah,
I
that's
never
expensive.
went.
I used to spend every Sunday there.
I never went.
I would love to.
I used to
have
go to the
there.
beach all the time,
The
and I know
company-
Sylvia doesn't like the beach when there's seaweed. So on those days,
And
I would have
the
gone in the
water
pool.
Yeah,
So
But
it needs
unfortunately, we
resurfacing
moved here,
the whole thing.
And it was
right
so-
after it was closed, and we had a
So
pool
they're
at our
waiting for
apartment
somebody
before that.
wants to build a hotel
So,
over there,
bad
so you'll
timing.
see how fast that gets built. Guaranteed.
I don't know, we canceled a few hotel things.
Yeah,
Well, they did a vote like several years ago to keep the pool.
Yeah, the pool's
But I'm
not
wondering
going
what's taking
anywhere.
them so
They're
long
not
to
gonna
get it
let
done.
Nothing happen to that pool.
I don't know.
Do you know, Karen?
No.
There's a
What's
few
taking them
people
so long to
floating
get the
around in
pool
this
done?
town that are-
Because it's
Yeah, but they
approved.
know
They
they don't-
said everybody
The
wants it.
mayor wants the
Wants
pool.
what?
Not just the mayor, all the commissioners want the pool
Yeah,
too.
everybody wants the pool, even the
I think
residents.
that maybe
mean,
they're
the
just trying to make
community
sure they
wants the
have a
pool.
good design. They're working on the design.
They
Is
got
that what
3
it
or
is?
4 different designs. They
Yeah,
got some
so-
with
so they have to work
children's
through the different
pools, Some
designs.
without, some with,
Mhm.
things like the rapids, but on a much smaller scale, you know. things
How
like
many
that.
years
slide.
does it have to
Yeah,
go
slide.
on before somebody does something?
Well, again, the building in front of my house took 45 years, and now it's being put
There
in
you go.
fruition, and I didn't even get a proposal. Look, poof, here it is.
How long does it take?
And then that's what happened with that poof.
Oh yeah, the Gulf Stream Hotel, 17 years. It was vacant.
I finally just saw a
and
sign.
that finally got approved. Now they're gonna wind up with just apartments,
Is that what
Oh,
it's
you
gonna
think
be?
so?
guaranteed,
Yeah.
guaranteed.
I think one building is half of
You know
it.
what? If they convert it to apartments,
rental
that will
apartments.
help reduce the homeless problem. So
It
that's
would.
not such a bad thing.
No,
If it's affordable.
it's expensive. It's gonna be a
affordable.
Yeah, but
luxury.
no, that
It's a
doesn't matter
luxury.
because that does trickle down.
And a luxury
No, it
hotel.
doesn't.
Because people
No,
will
it
move from the lesser apartments to
A
that
lot
one.
of the homeless, they moved from down south, like the Miami area.
Mhm.
All those people down there, those are all the ones that are coming up here now, because I was talking
Yeah,
to
because
somebody and they said.
Our
well, that's
housing
how-
prices were less.
They got rid of them, they said, no, we don't want them there, and so now it's coming up in our
Yeah,
direction,
they're
so
cleaning
now.
up Dayton Broward.
So how much is it or what we have to do, and I feel for people, I mean, everyone's had a hard time in their life one time or another where they were out of money, needed a place to live. But
Get up and work. You're not sitting around here in back of my home and making it your home.
Right,
That's not
you're
happening.
talking to two oldest women in the
No.
building here, and we both have jobs. We both have jobs, we still work, I still pay for my rent,
You got to.
pay for my rent, pay for my car off, save my money. I'm so tired, I don't wanna work anymore, I've been working since I'm 12 years old.
I happen to like working,
That's
but I have a great job.
right. Thank
Linda,
God.
I love the work you do.
Mhm.
Yeah,
She's office
She
manager.
works at the church, I work the front desk over here, different worlds.
Yeah.
Two different
yeah.
worlds.
And different, you have different people that you have to deal with than I do.
Well, I'm gonna definitely call Jamie about this issue here and
I would also contact mayor and commissioners on the emails.
on this
Email them
email
too.
here.
Yeah, all those emails.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Let them know your
They're
concerns.
all there.
Oh, yes.
Let them know about
Jenny
G
is
Street,
but
H Street,
What I was curious where it
one
said
way.
20 that's expanded, but it says at City Hall or Beach Casino. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Is
is.
there two meetings?
I just
So I
said
figured
that.
if I gave it to
Do they do
people,
Zoom?
No,
somebody,
it says at City Hall. Somebody wrote or Beach Casino.
Yeah.
right, but they did
What
that
did
over
they
here
mean by
too.
that?
They,
They're doing a Zoom.
You did do
This going. Hotel rooms, they're not booked. We have too much vacancy.
too many vacancies. Yeah, that's very
We
possible.
want to convert them.
And then I don't have a problem with that.
That is a problem
Why?
because
Parking.
besides the parking, the whole thing to get these apartments built, the ones that they were approved, they had to agree to develop the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna pay for themselves.
Yeah.
Hotels, they're gonna go back and say,
Says, I'm sorry I can't make it.
Oh,
I'm already back at my promise road problem.
did
Take
he?
notes, I'll check in.
Does he know it's on YouTube?
Oh, that's the president, Ray.
No.
Okay,
doesn't.
maybe
I'm the
need
secretary
to
and I'm
update.
the treasurer.
Oh, this is us. We on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube and it's on Zoom as well.
Because I don't like being on camera.
Uh-oh, you don't want to be.
Don't you
You're
dare.
not on the camera.
Don't you dare.
No, you're not.
I know.
Look, you're not
That's
on the
why
camera.
I'm sitting.
You're fine.
Should I?
All right, so I'm gonna let him know the link.
Wait.
Let's see.
Are you
Yeah,
recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Elbow.
So I do have to take notes.
There we go.
Yeah, The first 15 minutes we
Queen
had
of
some
England.
technical issues, but we're good now.
I'm gonna go, so my big thing was.
Oh, not the right one.
Does anybody want any more copies of these?
Yes, give me one for my neighbor because she's gonna want one of these.
Okay, I'll make you a deal. I don't like being on camera. Can you walk towards me?
I don't like being on camera.
We don't know.
Oh gosh, there you go.
Her name is Carrie. Carrie.
No, Sylvia. No, Sylvia.
You take a couple.
Oh my goodness. The 3 people watching don't want to know her name.
I got money too.
Okay.
is anybody?
Okay. Anyway.
Matt, it's probably you and your computer and your cell
How
phone.
many people watching?
It's probably my laptop.
Let's see. As far
Say something.
Wednesday sounds good.
So you sending my info and I'm sending too.
Yeah, the more people, she can send an email.
Well, I lived in a lot of North Philly. I went to Mount Airy, Chestnut Hill out that way. I lived in Southville. I lived in Southwestville, not Westville.
Yeah, that's where his
Southwest.
parents live.
And from there, I came to Reading, PA.
There we
Nice
go.
meeting
You can't
everybody.
do it.
You
Ready.
too.
Bye.
Oh, so
Ready,
you're ready
ready.
now?
Bye, Terry.
See you Wednesday.
1 or 2 hours.
Yep, not too long.
Both for long, yeah.
Or 3 hours.
Yeah, about 2.5 run the flight from.
Are you
But I
gonna
lived
stay?
21 years in Philadelphia. I was a respiratory therapist. Now I'm retired. Thank God. I made it through every time of these, and I think
My
that's one of the
sister
truth.
was.
Thank the Lord for it.
Oh, because of COVID,
Yeah. No. Just
just the
Oh,
stress.
no, I'll say this, being adopted, and living with parents, their lifespan wasn't very long back then. Their lifespan may be 60 if they make it there. So both of them did make it to 62 when they passed away. But like a child, you're doing at the table, thinking about what age you want to be in a certain year, okay? So I always said, if I make it through 52, that's good. Okay, now I won't have to worry about being an old fuddy duddy. Because back then, you call it, they're old. Yeah, back there. But now I'm like, if I stay healthy and God is good, and keep putting me together like a titanium woman, I guess I will survive a little bit longer.
Yeah,
So I'll
let's
say
have fun
121 years. I want to live to be 120. What the heck? Why not?
There
mine
you
too.
go.
Live past the queen.
There you go. That's right. Past the queen. You got that right. Way past the queen.
Way
past the queen. So.
You want to stay in Reading?
Yeah, well, I went to my birthright. So I was born there, and my mom could take care of me, and my father said that he disowned me because I wasn't none of his. So I always said I didn't come to this world the right way, but God had built me before anybody knew anything about it. And God blessed me to have 2 people that was the lady that adopted was my first cousin, would have been my mother's niece. So it was in a family, and I'm very blessed to ever had 2 sets of parents. My biological father is still alive. He'll be 87, September the 15th. He's Cherokee Indian, Mohawk Indian. who was still alive at that time, biologically. She lived to 80. She had lung cancer. And I got the privilege of having her for 8 months. So we, did things together, and I catered her 80th birthday party for her. She didn't know nothing about it and whatnot. So as I said, I did what God wanted me to do. He leads me back. For me, I would have never ever returned. It was overdone. My parents were my adopted parents, and I had no relationship, I said, with those people. Okay, but you never know. So I thank the Lord for it, and my dad is still alive, so I get to see what kind of man that he really is, and his family that he acquired without me, and it's okay, because like I said, God bless them. I still had a family. They did everything that they didn't do, and more, so just there for a moment. Okay, I say a temporary moment. I've been there 14 years, trying to get to Arizona so that I could retire gracefully and have my last hurrah until God takes me, or whatever's way I'm supposed to end this world.
Why Arizona?
I love it. Where it's warm. I'm not trying to be here down here with these snakes and alligators. Forget that. I'm not trying to eat up like that or
Don't you
sit
think
down.
they had alligator
They
snakes?
have rattlesnakes up there, in the desert and all that stuff. And then you have
Scorpions, tell her again,
but
scorpions.
not in the city.
Yeah, and
Scorpions, you gotta have that kind of light to see them at night, but only in different areas,
No, the
not
scorpions,
everywhere.
the scorpions there are like the lizards are here.
No, they're not. I
Yes,
haven't
they
seen
are.
those scorpions. Okay, and I've been there twice, almost get ready to go there.
I told you that twice.
No
You said-
scorpions. No scorpions. Thank you. All right.
You only been twice, but you ain't
I
been
ain't
in
seen
that
no
long.
scorpions. And we was out at night. We was in the morning. Okay, there's scorpions out there. I looked. Okay, I looked like tumbleweeds. Sometimes something like that.
Dry heat.
Yeah, and it's dry heat, not humid. Not at all. You can just live in it, and everybody's
Grand
low
Canyon.
pace. Everybody's at a low speed. Nobody moving real fast. They don't need to really move real fast there. Just low key.
Oh, that
I
reminds
like
me.
that.
They're going to reduce the lanes on Dixie Highway as part of the Vision Zero. That'll slow them down a little.
Over there.
now it'll chase them off of more
More
traffic
onto
on
H
it.
Street.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Hopefully. You got to keep talking to Jamie Brown, make sure he does it right.
I'm writing that word because it's the verb that's the key. Comprehensive.
Mhm.
And it's zero comprehensive.
What is it? Comprehensive is vision zero, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, zero vision comprehensive.
Gosh. We have a cynic in the room, I think.
I do.
Get it straight.
She's a Manhattanite.
I
You know
was
what?
also
I think
involved
Dixie will
in
still
local
be the
politics.
fastest way to get through.
But they're not using it as such. They're using my street, H Street.
But
Yeah.
oh, you know what? I think I know why they use H Street. It's not so much because Dixie is slow. It's because getting onto Dixie is so difficult. But when they change Dixie, it's going to be easier to get onto Dixie, so people are going to use it more. Like now, think about it. How do you make a left onto Dixie? Isn't that nearly
They
impossible?
don't have to from 92.
Wait, if you have 3 lanes, there's going to be a center lane for you to go to while you're waiting for traffic to clear on the
Right.
other side. So
Right.
nobody's going to cut through H if they can help it. If they, if they're not going to
No,
H, they're not going to
If
cut
they
through
make
H
it
anymore.
one, if they make it one
Especially if
way,
they make it one way,
there's no
less
need
people
for
are
them
going to
cut
cut
that
through.
way, and they can go straight to.
Which way do you
Yeah.
want them to go?
Yes. Carolyn will donate hers.
You can have mine all
Which
at D
direction
Street.
you want
D Street kills me.
Uh-huh.
South.
I have to go
No,
down
north.
T every
I want
day
to
to
go
take
north.
the kids.
Well, you actually live on C though, right?
to walk 95.
See, I don't
Right.
ever go down, so.
But that's where
Well,
you
they
live.
don't have to make a left.
Oh, E. I got mixed up. I'm sorry.
Well, they know
Because
they're making a
there's
right
speed
on,
bumps on C and D and E,
And
right?
D, yeah, but
Yeah.
D's are like this.
So the D ones are the worst.
I like the ones on A, they're
Uh-huh.
like that. I can go over something like that.
You know
But if it's like that, it
Honestly,
makes my whole car take off.
I
And
feel
my
like
car's
D
old,
Street barely
and
even
it's
needed
gonna fall
speed bumps.
apart These days.
Because
Yeah.
D Street already had the
D-
4-way stop sign there at
Yeah,
Second
from 10.
Avenue, so the cars don't speed through there like they do on B Street.
On Second, but the rest of the street, I get to 10th Avenue.
Oh yeah, you're saying once they get off Second, then they do.
If you
accelerate.
come out,
Yeah.
There's a
But honestly,
pretty
I
bad
feel like
bumps.
It's kind of a toss up for me because a speed bump, you don't have to enforce that at all.
Like 10.
You hit a speed bump, you just got your own
No,
punishment.
she's saying south.
But
Exactly.
if you
South,
run a
right?
stop sign,
You're going south.
you could kill a
Make it a
kid.
right, it's south.
So to me,
I don't mind
No,
speed
it's like
bumps if they're
which
like that.
direction.
yeah, we just need to
It's
make
not
design
like
it properly. Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Did you write a letter to the commissioners?
Have I not yet?
You know what? I did on your behalf actually already. I told them, please don't make them as bad as they are. I put C Street because I forgot which street you were complaining about, but they're pretty harsh on C Street too.
D's the worst. E's.
All right, thank you on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. Signing out.
Yes, I do.
Nobody on Zoom to say goodbye to.
Thank you guys for everything.
Nice to meet you too. Take care.
Nice seeing